Hey everyone, it's Lisa and today is Monday and I have missed you guys so much. I was thinking over the weekend that it was just weird not being here like on Friday and just being gone for so long, and like everything that I have to tell you has been just like piling up. So as you know, as most of you know, and if you're new here, welcome. And I just went to the RewardStyle Conference, which is a company, it's mostly bloggers there, bloggers and like Instagram influencers, but it is the company that is an affiliate company, and it's how we make money through your purchases that keeps our channel going. And so it's like, I think out of all, I don't know how many RewardStyle participants there are, but it's the top 200. And then I think they invite to the top 200, and then you have to, you know, either accept or decline, and then they keep filling it up until it's, you know, 200. So everyone there is, you know, doing pretty well. So it's a compliment to be invited is what I'm saying. So I went last year, and if you have been here, you saw my video and you know how I felt about it. I felt very unprepared, overwhelmed, just, I don't want to say inadequate, because it wasn't about how I felt inadequate as far as being prepared and all that stuff. So this year I did much better, but I'm hoping that I get invited next year because I'm going to really know what to do next year. But this year was a blast. I had a wonderful time. I learned so much, and that's what it is. It's classes and, you know, just kind of like reports on all the different, you know, analytics and stuff, and mostly what they want for next year. I thought today, I thought of so many ways I could do this, because I want to go over what I wore, because it's all new. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen most of it, but there are a lot of things that I did not wear because I kind of overshopped, because I did want some options and I didn't know how I would feel, what everyone else would be wearing. You know, you want to stand out, but not too much. I don't know, I want to stand out a little bit. I don't want to blend in completely, but I don't want to look like I'm going to a different occasion. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do a little bit of the outfits later, but today I thought I would focus on the shoes, because the shoes were the focus that I took this year on the RewardStyle. I thought to myself, I am going to spend my money and my time on the shoes that I get to wear, and then I just know that I don't have to buy expensive things if I have good shoes. If you have good shoes and a good bag, it's just, you can get a little H&M dress or something, and it just takes it to a different level. And so that is what I did this year. So I focused on good, like some designer, some not so designer, but some good shoes. I focused on them being comfortable. Every pair of shoes I bought had to have some level of comfort. I have shelves of shoes that are beautiful that I have either worn one time, two times, or some even none. And that is because they're beautiful. I want to wear them. In a perfect world, I would be wearing them. But for my lifestyle, I don't wear those kind of shoes on an everyday basis. And then even when I go to a special event, 9 times out of 10, I've got to be standing on my feet for a while or walking. So my focus was on nice shoes that were pretty and exciting, but still comfortable. And then I did a little bit of a different approach. I wanted to get some shoes that might not be as pretty, but they were very comfortable, and they were very practical, and they were pretty enough that I could wear them and feel good. You know, they were a step above my Roxy flip-flops. So I've got some really good shoes to show you. And what I'm going to do is, if I have worn them yet, which I think I have worn most of them, I will insert a picture of an outfit of me wearing them, because that will show you, you know, how I wore it. So I will be right back, and let's start with my favorite pair. I'll be right back. Here we go. So the first pair is these, and they are Louboutin wedges, and I believe they're called like something having to do with pyramid, like paradigms, I think. Paradigms, I think. And the reason I chose these is because I felt like these would be the perfect wedge for the dressy wedge. And when you just wanted to kind of kick it up a notch, and they're just wonderful. They're so comfortable. They're so beautiful on your foot. And I really enjoyed them, and I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of these. I just loved how it still has like the cork looking, you know, side, but it's a mix of silver and gold, and they're just beautiful. They're kind of like the Valentinos, just, you know, like jewelry on your feet. They're just gorgeous. And what I like about these and what makes them so practical is they have a sensible wedge. I mean, they're not, you know, they don't have a great big platform. They have just enough platform that it's going to make you tall. You're going to feel good, but it's going to, you know, give you support, but it's not going to be, when you get too much of a wedge right here, it gives you a different look. It is more of a retro. It is more, I mean, it's an equally good look, but it's just different. It's gonna change the pitch of your feet. I don't care for wedges as much that are just simply making you taller. The reason I am wearing heels is because I love the way it changes your body and your posture. And so it gives you that, this pitch does. If you get it where it's too high here and then this is a little bit lower, it changes that. So I really like it when there's not a lot right here. And as you can see in the back, they're not crazy thin. I did not feel like I was walking on stilts. I just felt really good, and they're really pretty, like across your feet. And no regrets. I love them. Now I did whatever. I remember reading the reviews. Okay, I sized up a whole size. So I wear a US 8. I'm pretty standard. I usually can always wear an 8. And I sized to a 39 in these, and they fit perfectly. So, and you know, you don't get, you know, a lot of people want the whole red bottom to show. They don't show, but that's not a big deal. You know, I didn't get them for that. But it does have like this that gives you a little bit more grip, because at first this scared me because it wasn't quite grippy, but as soon as I wore them for a few minutes, they weren't as slick. So that is my first and probably favorite pair. And you guys have seen these, but I did want to include them because when I bought these, I did know that I was going to wear them with this whole event, but I have worn them before with you guys, and they are, oh my gosh, these are the best shoes. These are even more comfortable than the Louboutins, but these are more of a casual look. And I should have buckled these up. Hold on. Okay, here you go. I felt like it was important that this show, because these studs go around your ankle and just look really pretty. And they have the real raffia, like that, you know, is more of a glossed over look and just dressy. It's like, you know, it's the Louboutins of wedges. And these are just as beautiful, but in a different way. These are going to be slightly more casual because they do have the like espadrille sides, and they have the stitching. I love the color nude. It went perfectly with the outfit I wore, because I wore like a white cream suit, and then I wore a nude like this, like cami tank thing under it, and so it was perfect. And I've worn these with the Anthropology like snake dress that I bought, and they go really well with that too. They just look really pretty on, and I think everyone would like them. And with these, I got the true 38. I think I read the reviews, and I really kind of researched all of these, and so that is perfect. And what you can see with these is it has a really full, nice footbed. It almost cradles your foot. It's just very comfortable. And I believe there are some dupes for these, maybe the Mark Fisher, something like that. So I will put the link to those down below too. But I appreciate these for what they are, and I'm not upset about not getting the dupes. I really like these a lot. This is so funny. I just thought I heard Chanel growling, because Chanel will growl if anybody comes to the door, but it wasn't. It was Bridget snoring. Oh goodness. Okay, so here they are. And I did put the link to these down below because I got these on sale. And so when I ordered them, I was posting a video. And so some of you, I think, might have gotten these because I got them, I think, 25% off. But they are the Schutz brand or designer, whatever. And I believe I ordered these straight from their website. And what makes these pretty is it kind of wraps around your ankle and then wraps behind and then wraps around. And then it's the snake print that's so popular, even the bottom of the sole. And then it's got the wood wedge. But this is a different kind of wedge because it's the single sole wedge. It does not have a platform. And that gives it just, I mean, all of these just give a totally different look. So they're going to go with different outfits and, you know, the way you feel, what you want to, you know, feel like that day or with that outfit. And I just think there's something sexy about this type of wedge. They're just simpler, they're classy. They make me think of, I don't know, like Diane von Furstenberg or Lauren Hutton, or just that classy, sexy elegance. You know, that's what these shoes kind of remind me of. And they're just really pretty, really practical. I wore them all day. I've actually worn them a couple of times and they were really comfortable. All of the shoes I got are comfortable. There's one pair that I will tell you about that are not practical to wear like all day like these are, but I didn't expect them to be. I got the 8B, so these run true to size. And one thing is, I noticed with all of the Schutz shoes, they have a smaller footbed, so your foot kind of fills up the footbed, but not, your toes don't hang off or anything. They just look, it's just it's a very streamlined, non-clunky look. It's a non-clunky wedge. It's just really pretty. Okay, these that I'm about to show you, I had no idea. I had never heard of this shoe or this brand, but I was watching a video with Lydia Elise Millen. I think it was like a lookbook or something that she did. I don't know, it was something, and she showed these shoes and she talked about how comfortable they are, and I think she got another color in the pointy toe, but I loved them, and she talked about how she could wear them all day. So I kind of looked them up and looked at all the different styles, and I chose this, and I got these the day before I left, and I'm so glad I did because they're so comfortable. They're just so pretty, and they just make me feel so, they just look beautiful on your foot. And it's these classic espadrilles, and you can see they have a good, it's a single sole, but it's a thicker one. They have kind of like the gummy bottom. And what they do, I think you can lace them any way you want to, but what I did is took them back and then back around. And I don't know if I've worn these yet with a dress. I can't remember what I wore these with now. Oh, I think it was the last night I wore them to dinner. And they didn't really show a lot, but I will be wearing them lots. They're so comfortable. And what I like about them is just, I don't know, I guess it's like a nostalgic thing too, because I used to wear these when I was, you know, younger and even little. I think I had a pair of red ones. This is how my mind works. I had a pair of red ones, and I can remember that I wore them to May Day. I don't know if you guys did the May Day where you wrap the flag. I can remember wearing them that day and feeling just like I was just so, you know, awesome in those shoes. And I think I had a whole new outfit. My mom must have taken me shopping, spring shopping probably, because there wasn't a lot of malls or anything, and we didn't order. We would just go to, there was a place called the Mini Shop in an old mall that isn't even there anymore, and then there were a couple of shoe stores, and so we would go shopping for school clothes like at the different seasons, and that's pretty much all I would get, maybe a thing here or there. And so we must have just gone shopping, and I can remember I had on a new outfit and those shoes, and I felt like I felt just the prettiest thing. And so they remind me of that, but they're just very comfortable, very pretty, and they come in lots of different colors, designs, you know, heels, everything. It's, the name of them is, I should have told you that first. I'm not sure I'm going to know how to pronounce it. Is it Castaner? I would say Castaner, C-A-S-T-A-N-E-R. And they're just beautiful. I love them. I'm really happy I got them. So happy I decided to watch that video. And so this is another pair, and it gives you a totally different look. Okay, these are gonna be the least practical of all the shoes, but there are times that you need a shoe like this. And you guys know I love Stuart Weitzman shoes, period. And I love my Nudistsong sandals. The nude ones, I've often thought of getting another pair because I've worn them so much that the inside's they look fine once I put them on, but they just are getting really worn and the bottom's getting worn. So I'd been thinking about that, and I came across these, which are just like the Nudistsong, but they have more of a platform underneath the ball of the foot. They're still the same height, they're still 4 inches, they're still the same color, that same patent nude, which is probably one of the prettiest nudes I've ever worn. I love the nude that Stuart Weitzman does. And they run true to size, and they're called the Nudistsong Disco. And as soon as I discovered them, I believe on Nordstrom, Stuart Weitzman had a sale on their site for 25% off. So I was able to get these for 25% off, and they are perfect. They're beautiful, beautiful shoes. I wore these to the party with the blue dress on Friday night. And the thing is, they're very comfortable to walk in. They're comfortable to stand in for a little while. But if you have to walk a long way like we did and then stand for a party where there's no seats and you're just standing and standing and standing on cement, my feet, I did have to take them off before, after a couple of hours probably. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to be doing that. When I wear these, I'm going to be going out to dinner. I'm going to be going somewhere, standing for maybe a few minutes and then sitting down for dinner, or something like that. And these were perfect. They are a little bit more comfortable than the Nudistsong because they have a little bit more support under the ball of your foot. I did try to put a pad underneath them, just a regular, it was just a regular, just the kind that are nude that you get at like Walmart. I tried to put that underneath the ball of my foot, but it showed like through my toes, and I didn't like that. But I think if you got those little flower petal things that aren't as big and you put that at the ball of your foot, it would probably help a lot. But these are the kind that you just wear because they're beautiful and they are comfortable enough to be able to wear for a short occasion. Like if you're going to a wedding, and you're not going to be standing up the whole time, or if you're going to on a date with another couple, things like that. So here they are, and they're beautiful. They really are. Okay, so now we were getting into some shoes that I bought while I was there. I went a day early. The event or the conference started on Thursday afternoon, and last year, I didn't go until Friday, and I just felt behind the whole time. So this year it was John's idea. He said, why don't you go the night before, or the day before, that way you can get settled, get in your hotel room, get all your stuff set up, and get my clothes ironed and all that stuff, and feel good about it. So that's what I did. And so I got there, and I was supposed to maybe meet with Erin with Busby Style, but she was doing a lot. She was busy the whole time she had a photographer there doing like photo shoots and stuff, which I didn't, but her fashion is on a different level than what I was wearing. And so I kept missing her, we kept missing each other, and so I just decided to go to Nordstrom. I figured I'll just go to Nordstrom, see what they have, and I never get to go to Nordstrom's that much unless I go out of town, and see what they have. My washing machine, you can best believe my washer and dryer have been going the whole time, but let me go stop it real quick. I'll shut the door, I think that'll be good enough. But anyway, so I just asked the hotel if they would call me a cab to go to Nordstrom. I had looked it up and I knew there was one 5 miles away. I think it was in like North Park or something like that. And so the hotel had a driver, so he took me over there. Of course I tipped him, and he was so nice. He ended up taking me to the airport on the last day. I was so glad I got to see him again because I really kind of bonded with him. And one thing that was special is I felt like he said, I told him, I said, no, go ahead, I'm just going to go in Nordstrom. I said, but I don't know how long I'll be, because he asked did I want him to wait, and I said no. I said, I'll just get a cab back. And he gave me his card. He said, well, call me and I'll come get you. And he said, and don't stand outside, stand inside. I will come get you. I will call you. And so he said, I'll call you when I get there. So I shopped and everything. And then when I called him to come get me, he told me again, he said, do not wait outside. Wait inside. I will call you when I get there. So it was sweet that he was concerned about my safety, you know. So I went in and shopped, and it was a nice Nordstrom. I was so tempted to go back because you know how like you shop one time and then you really think about it and you know the second time you could really do some damage. But I got some good things even that first time. And the first pair of shoes, I actually bought 2 pairs of shoes at the same time, but I bought something else I'm going to show you later. But the first ones I bought that I really liked are these. And they're I feel like they're simply beautiful. You know what I mean? They're just very simple. And when she brought them to me, I had a real nice girl helping me named Missy. And I told her that, like always, I mean, the first thing I ever do when I get on a website is in the search bar, type in nude sandals. And that's when she asked me what I was interested in, I said, I'd like to, you know, I just like the nude sandals. I said, but I don't want to spend a whole lot of money, you know. I said, but if you have anything pretty that's practical but really pretty. So she brought me several pair. And as soon as I saw these, I just knew that they were going to be like Donald Pliner or, you know, I felt like they were going to be like $500 sandals. And they're Dolce Vita Sandals. And they are just made so well. I mean, look at the sole. They remind me of, I don't know, they just remind me a lot of sandals I've had in the past. And they buckle like around your ankle. And the color I got is this, you know, it's like a cream color with light. And see how the edges are kind of brown like this. And then it's got the stacked wood heel and like the wood sole. And they're really comfortable, pretty. They added a whole new dynamic. Matter of fact, I ended up wearing these, I think, while I was at RewardStyle with that snake dress. I think I had worn the Valentinos another day, the first time I wore them with you guys on a video. But so it pulled out that light color, and they're just gorgeous. They are beautiful shoes, and I know that they're available in lots of different colors. So even like in a black or the darker brown, I think they would be so pretty. Just really pretty and practical. And see, they cross like on the back of your ankle. I just love them. So that was a really good purchase. And then the next ones, I think I actually picked these out off of the little turnaround. There's something different. I've never had anything quite like this, but there was something about these I just liked. And they're from Madewell. And I really like having a pair of this, that I guess it's kind of like a luggage. It's called luggage usually in a lot of brands. This type of nude where it's like a brown. I feel like it gives you a different look. It's a little bit more of a rich look. And there was just something I liked about these. These are kind of, see, they're stretchy. Like each one has like the little stretchiness right here. So when you put them on your feet, you kind of put them on and then you'll just adjust these up on your feet. The heel is just enough so that it gives you that, you know what happens when you put a heel on. It's just it puts your posture better. It kind of just aligns everything. I feel like your dress just falls on your body better. I feel like pants look better. I just feel like almost everything looks better with a little bit of a heel. And I know that Madewell is a good brand, so I have not worn these yet, but the 8 fit me, and I just think they're beautiful. I think there's something that I'm gonna wear. I think these would look good like with the Bermudas that I got, the Bermudas and some of the other denim that I got from my Walmart haul. I think this would like kind of look casual enough to wear with something like that, but kick it up a notch and make it more me and my style. So I really love these. I think they're really pretty. I hope that you can see how well made they are, and they weren't crazy expensive, and I just think there's something different. I'm gonna love them. Do you guys hear those birds? I have the back door open, which I might regret that. Bubba brought a lizard in the other day. Will and I were in here by ourselves. He brought it in, and it wasn't your typical half-dead lizard. He had all his legs He had his tail, and he wasn't dark black yet. He was a spry lizard. And so Bubba brought him in, put him down to play with him. Then all the cats go over there, and he goes underneath the couch. And so John taught me how to get a cup that's clear so that they'll go into it, and then just get like a magazine, a piece of mail. I think I had grabbed like a piece of junk mail, and I had to just chase him back and forth with all the cats like right there beside me. So I should know better, but I just love leaving that door open. And the birds just sound so cute, and it just sounds like spring. I love it. It just, don't you love that? Just the sounds, you know, of spring. It just is different. Okay, so the last two pair of shoes, you're gonna think I have lost my mind, because they are totally different than what you would think that I would pick out. But I feel I've done so good at this, and I feel good about it. I've done so good at trying to be practical, but yet keep my style. And so I've been searching for some things that are still, I still feel good in, I still feel put together. They still make me feel sexy and, you know, glamorous in a way, but yet they're very, very practical. So the first pair I got, I saw on, oh goodness, I'm gonna put her YouTube channel below. She is a makeup artist, and she is just a baby doll, and she does the prettiest non-traditional wedding makeup. She does these makeovers that are just out of this world. I saw her wearing these when she was on vacation, and I love her style. And when I saw them, I thought, you know, I like these. And the color she had on was a nude, and I wanted to get those, but they did not. I needed to order them from Zappos because I needed to get them the next day, because I decided to get them right before I left. So I ended up getting a different style in the black, because I liked the way the black had the black heel, and I'm so glad I did. Oh my goodness, I see what it was now. I thought somebody had already brought in a lizard, but it was Bubba jumping in this box. Anyway, I knew these would be comfortable. I knew that they would look good with black leggings, and be a perfect shoe for the airport, for serious shopping, for family vacations and outings when I want to walk and walk and walk. And I knew they would just be something that I would enjoy, and I loved them. I got so many compliments everywhere I went, and they're by Dr. Scholl's, and here they are. So they're just crazy, crazy comfortable. You see, here, let me show you one because it will show better. They've got a pretty good size wedge. So you definitely get some height, and you feel you get that, all the advantages you will get from wearing a heel. And it has a, I mean, what more can I say? They're just like wearing a bouncy, it's like tires on a car. You know what I mean? It's just complete bounce. I mean, look at the sole. And your foot looks really pretty in it. I mean, it doesn't, it's hard to imagine, but they look good. I wore them with my H&M ribbed leggings, which I love. I'm going to go back and get another pair. I went back and got another pair, and I ended up giving them to my mom, but I'm going to get another pair because I love them. And I wore them with that, a black t-shirt that I got at Gap, and then my leather jacket. And so it was a cute outfit. I felt good in it, and it was very, very comfortable. If you got the nude ones or the light pink ones or something, you know, and I might end up getting those, then that would give you a totally different look, maybe to wear with white jeans, or a white jean, you know, mini skirt, or white jean shorts or something like that, or pink or whatever. So I was so excited. I feel like this is just like the find of the century, are these shoes. And I feel like all of you would like these, and all of you new moms out there that I really hold dear to my heart, because I know how it was when I had children. And one, I wasn't as fit as I had always been. Two, I had to lug around that, you know, big car, you know, when you're getting that out of the car carrier. And then when I had Will, and I had a, you know, a 3 or 4 year old with me, you can't wear pumps and all the things that I had been wearing, you know, the little kitten heels and all this stuff. So I know how important it is to find shoes that give you that little bit of fancy feeling, but yet they're practical. And if you need to bust a move and run across the Chick-fil-A parking lot, you can do that. So that's what these are. They're just, I wouldn't say they're heavy, but they're substantial, but they're all like rubbery. Even this, I mean, plenty of like shock, and they're Velcro. They're just amazing. So love these, and I think you would really, really like these. Okay, and we've come to the last pair. I have not worn these. I actually bought these for a pair for Brooke and a pair for myself, and she is gonna wear these to work, and I bought these for the same reason that I bought the other ones. And matter of fact, before I left that morning for the airport, I had one on one foot and one on the other, and Brooke definitely said that the other ones look better, and I agreed. But these are by the same, it's still by Dr. Scholl's. Let me strap this. And I think there's all kinds of like wedges and everything. And I love just the good old Dr. Scholl's, just the classic little sandals. Brooke has a white pair, and they look so cute with all her little rompers and everything. But these are a sandal, and they remind me of when I had both of my babies. That was when Skechers was really doing so good with the girls sandals. I had some beautiful high heel flip-flops that had the crisscross like clear straps with like a crystal flower in the middle, and I wore those to death. I think I had a couple of pair, and then Crocs had come out with the high heel Crocs, and so every day I just wore a pair of those with a dress, and you know, I loved it. Well, this is similar to that. So this is a pair of the Dr. Scholl's, and these are not wood. They're like this, probably the same material as those are made of, but they have that wood look. And the heel is not extremely high because you have this platform. And then the top, you can see, I hope, is kind of got like little dots, like perforation there. But I thought these would just look cute again with leggings, a little black cotton dress, like all these little dresses that we get at Target, Walmart, Old Navy, Gap. You know, those little simple throw-on dresses, and throw these on, and you know, you're not dressed up, but you're not bummed out. You feel like you can go run around. You feel, you know, like you've tried. You feel put together. Your posture's good. But you know, it's different than wearing just flip-flops. You know, it just gives you a different look, but yet you're comfortable. And these, I think, you're going to be able to wear a long time. I can already tell they have that same like shock absorbing quality to them. I think they'll be good for your back. And so I love them, and they weren't expensive. I mean, I think both pair were like right around $100, and that is expensive, but it's all relative. They're a good shoe that if you do the cost per wear, I bet you will definitely, you know, appreciate them. So these, I think a lot of people would like. I think these would look good too with like the long sundresses. I'm gonna do like you guys like the Walmart try on haul, so I think I'm gonna do that some more, like feature like Amazon, the pieces that I love from Amazon, and do like an Amazon try on haul. And then I might do Target, you know, I might do the Loft, you know, things like that. Let me know down below how you feel about that. But I love these. But anyway, I was gonna say I got a long, it's not a muumuu, but it's like a long black dress that I'm gonna show you that you can belt. You can wear it over a bathing suit or just wear it anyway, and I think these are gonna look real good with it. So I think that you would love these. Here they are, and I removed all the tan off of my legs last night when I got home. I scrubbed down real good, but that'll give you an idea of the sandals and how they look. See how they look pretty, and just, it's almost like they look like a heel because there's not a lot of clunk to them. And then there is the whole outfit. And you could easily put a belt with it, but today I'm just going to be kind of catching up. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I don't want to bug you with all of this all day, but I mean, it's going to be like a reward style recap, but I want to kind of show you everything I got, and there's just too much to show you all in one day. So I'll be doing that all week, and then maybe I'll throw a tutorial or something. Someone asked for maybe a natural light look when you want to do just like that same look, but maybe just a little bit lighter. I might do that for you. So let me know down below if you'd be interested in that. The earrings I have on are just these easy peasy little ones I got from Nordstrom. I still have on that U necklace that I haven't taken off from Oliver. I have on the little simple Dean Davidson ring. I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll get into more of the other stuff. There's a lot of things I want to tell you and I want to say thank you for, but we'll get into that later. I won't get sappy right now. I'll save that for later. Have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.